Hi, so I'm doing different color variation. So I'm doing three of them, but I feel like it's best to do like at least five because when I'm in school or class, they make me do five color option. That's when I'm designing characters, and I feel like five give you more variety and more exploration. But I'm doing three right now because I already know what kind of color she might be leaning towards to because I want her to emphasize that she's more of a traveler because she is traveling with a group of friends. And I feel like muted and maybe muted color be more better and don't let her stand out as much. So the here I'm making it blue because it's like she used to be a priestess and maybe blue is more like symbolized as heaven or holy. Neutral brown is more like traveling. I feel like this one is more of a traveler outfit here, and white emphasize more of the Greek culture. So yeah, and I put like two snakes in there because it emphasizes that she's Medusa more of the snake theme. So here I'm lining. Lining isn't as important because I got a color over it and I don't really focus on lining as much. But lining does, I need to at least line it clearly because I still color all over it, and it helps me to figure out where the shape is, the body is, and which to add more detail on. So yeah, I usually line pretty dirty. It's always sketchy. Now it got better because of the Photoshop smoothing option. So yeah, I feel like if you want to line, you have to line very clean. I used to be a very sketchy liner, and because of that I can't, sometimes my body, my eyes, when I paint over it looks proportioned because the drawing underneath isn't correct. And here I'm drawing the weapon, and I feel the weapon is more hard because of the angles. But yeah, as you can see, hands and feet isn't my forte. It's very hard. I need to practice on it more. But yeah, but for me, I feel like drawing characters is more fun and hands isn't. So I have a difficult time on designing hands, drawing hands. Here I'm trying to make more snake scales. Even though, yeah, I can't tell between dragon scale and snake scale, but it's supposed to be snake scales. Yeah, I tried to make her features more distinct compared to my other character, her eyebrow, her eyes. And here I'm using color skin so I can color pick which skin I want to use. I feel like this is making it more easier, and then I can sometimes choose random pictures so all the my character have different skin types. I feel like I need more variety of skin type for my character, make it more interesting. I have a habit of same face syndrome, so, and I want all my characters to be at least distinct and different to show that they are a completely different person. So here I know I'm using more blues because I have problem with color temperatures, and I noticed that blue helps the background receive more. So usually for shadows or anything in the back, I use the color blue to make it more back, and usually warm colors on front. So now here I'm doing color temperature. My shadow is usually the dark version of the skin color, and I realized I need to add more color temperature to make it more semi-realistic. So yeah, and I feel like I should like play with the lighting, like the reflected light more as well. Make the character more, how you say it, 3D-ish. I have a habit of sometimes making the character too dark and lots of contrast, which makes it look kind of weird. So yeah, you're gonna see me change a lot of the skin tone and the coloring. Most of the time, I just play around with colors, see which one looks good or not, whether it's too much contrast. I adjust my image a lot, like a lot. I, it never comes out right the first time, so I edit it many times. But yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get a hang of digital painting, but not really. Right now, just playing with lots of option right now. I feel like for skin coloring at least, using other pictures to color pick which color you use is very helpful. I feel like it helps you limit the range of colors, make you like narrow it down because there's so many colors in digital. So yeah, it helps me a lot using other people of skin color to color my characters. Yeah, playing with reflected light or blue light, it helps. I feel like it use separate the form more, make it doesn't like blend in with the skirt, with the back of the cape. I either that or make the cape more darker or more lighter. I feel like reflected light does help me a lot because it shows the form more. Sometimes my color get too blended together, makes it look hard to differentiate the leg and maybe the back of the clothing. the snake. It's kind of hard to put texture in them, but I don't really want to emphasize coloring the snake as much. I feel like this is just a more of a rendering. Yeah. I need to practice more on my animals. It's kind of scary. I feel like green snake match with her. Also because her eyes is also green as well, and the snake eyes are red, so it's kind of reversed. And yeah, movies often have more of green color scheme, judging by some of the coloration. So I feel like green snake match with her more. If I was planning to make it more like a white snake, but yeah, I don't feel like it matched with this color scheme. I feel like the white snake will stand out a lot. Here's like putting a little scar under her neck because Perseus in the myth cut her neck off. Try to make a story out that maybe like he attempted or something, or maybe he did cut her neck off. Not so sure. I feel like adding character scars makes them more of a different character, more like a distinct character, I guess. It has a story of that character. Yeah, for her undershirt, I'm making more blue than before. It's supposed to be more grayish, but I like it. Yep, my legs are awful. I often use the multiply format. I duplicate it and then I multiply it, make it darker to see if I like it or not. It helps adjust my shadow. And I learned that technique from my college teacher. Yeah, most of my digital art knowledge right now is just mostly what I learned from school. I barely learned digital last year, I think, and it's very hard for me to adjust traditional art with digital, and school helped me a lot. I have lots of good teachers there. The only problem is the painting right now. Here I'm establishing the background, changing the lighting, making the color more brighter. I really love the effective Photoshop apps like overlay and color dodge. It's very fun to use, experiment around. So here I'm pretty much done, just adjusting the colors and brighten some colors. And yeah, please like and subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you.